So, good morning. Are we ready? All right, a little bit better. Good morning. My name is Umair Shah, and I am the host this morning of the Healthy Living Matters Summit. I'm very excited to be here. I am the Executive Director of Harris County Public Health and Environmental Services, the County Health Department. I was appointed in May of this past year, and I'm very, very excited to welcome all of you to an amazing program that we have planned today. And I have to be very honest that it is challenging to pry yourself out of the breakfast area, to come into a room that says no food allowed. So I think we all did a fantastic job with that. So I want to just have you guys give yourselves a round of applause just to do that. I also want to mention that the security person grabbed my coffee and was about to dump it. So just to sort of put it in perspective, I didn't really have much of a choice. Well, we are here today, and we've got a lot of people that are going to be coming in and out for this real culmination of 2 years of planning. For those who may be aware, Healthy Living Matters is a community collaborative that has been working since 2011 and really working on childhood obesity prevention in our community. And we've had the opportunity of working with fantastic partners across the community and folks that have really come together for 2 intense years of planning. Today, we're going to share the results of that planning, what we came up with as all the partners, but also what we came up with our youth and with our community and our communities together, so that at the end of the day, we can really tackle this really vexing problem of childhood obesity in our community. So I'm supposed to do some housekeeping, and the first housekeeping is keep smiling all day. The key is, they say that it's a great crowd, but I always want to say it's a great crowd always at the beginning. So we want to really make sure it's a great crowd till the end as well. Yeah, okay. Obviously, we know everybody has a lot of commitments, and we would hope that you can stay all the way through the end, 3 o'clock today. We are going to finish on time. We have a fantastic moderator at lunchtime, so really you're going to be excited about having somebody from, somebody that you have seen in the popular media that's going to be facilitating our lunch discussion. And we're going to really roll through the program very nicely today. At least that's the intent. But I want to start with some recognition. And first of all, I want to start with the Houston Endowment. I've got a few people here from the Houston Endowment. I see Elizabeth Love and Nicole Irvin, and I don't know if Ann Stern is here. Yeah, later? Okay, she's going to be. If you could just raise your hands. There you go. The Houston Endowment is a real key partner because they're the ones who provided the funding to this initiative. In 2010 into 2011, what they basically did is they took a chance. They took $2.5 million and said, gosh, it's a fantastic idea if we can really tackle this problem, and we're going to really take the opportunity to take that chance to see how this is going to come about. And we're hopeful that the culmination of the 2 years of process will certainly keep them very much engaged and hopefully wanting them to fund us a little bit more. I'll just kind of put that out there. You didn't hear that? Okay. Harris County Healthcare Alliance has been our fiscal agent. I don't know if Lisa Mays is here somewhere. Lisa and Dia, are you guys somewhere in the? There's Dia right up there. Thank you for being here. Certainly, Stephen Ritz, a teacher from the South Bronx. You're going to hear later. I don't know where he is. He is where? Howdy. Ah. Wow. He is from the South Bronx. I'm not sure if you figured that out with the hat that he had on. Very, very interestingly, last night he had a Scrabble tie, a bow tie. So that was a very interesting, so I think the cowboy hat has certainly done him wonders. One night in Texas changes even a New Yorker, I think.
Belt buckle and boots coming.
So you're going to hear later about the efforts that he's done with really creative, healthy foods, et cetera, in the Bronx. And we heard from Jay Sears last evening, who's done some innovative things here in Houston. We have Ann Barnes and Bruce Wilcoxon, our HLM Executive Committee Chair and Co-Chair. If you guys can just raise your hands, thank you. Our Healthy Living Matters Collaborative, our Executive Committee, Steering Committee, Community Planning Team, and Resource Panel. If you all can just sort of raise your hands if you're involved in any. There you go. Got a few people. Good. Youth ambassadors, one of whom will lead us in an instant recess activity later this morning, so that's going to be exciting. Representative Alma Allen, I don't think she's here right now. She received a recognition from us just yesterday evening, who hosted a legislative briefing in childhood obesity in the most recent Texas legislature, and did a fantastic job of really getting the word not just about childhood obesity prevention, but really about HLM to the Texas legislature and even to some national efforts. We have some other elected officials or representatives here from Councilmember Jack Christie's office. I have you here somewhere, not quite yet, and Councilmember Ed Gonzalez's office. There we go, right there. Thank you. And we are going to have somebody from Judge Ed Emmett's office, Peggy Boyce, who's going to be here a little bit later here today. So everybody here is special. So I want to start by saying all of us have to work together. Yeah? So on the way in this morning, and I did get bounced around with a little bit of traffic, but I did hear a report that just said out of Emory University, this is how current and this is how important this kind of work is. Out of Emory University, a study just came out that says that if you have kindergartners who are obese, you have, by age of 5 then, you are 4 times more likely to have obesity set in by measuring that at the 8th grade mark. 4 times. So we have to do something about obesity, not just today, but for tomorrow, to really take on obesity prevention for our kids. And the most important, the resources, the precious moments of our lives are our children and the future of our communities. And so it's really important that all of us come together and think about what we do for ourselves, what we do for our families, but more importantly, what do we do for our communities where we have 1 million plus kids in Harris County, and really, unfortunately, a good portion of those are not as healthy as they could be, and that is really going to be the key to what we're going to do today. So we're going to have the official release of the HLM Community Action Plan to curb childhood obesity in Harris County. We're going to hear about health initiatives already in place as a result of HLM. We're going to inspire, take a deep breath, inspire each other, to really think about changes in our own organizations, but what are the kinds of things that we can do in the community together? And when Dr. Barnes joins me, we're going to actually ask you later on this morning and even into the afternoon to really think about what are the commitments that all of you can make, either personally or as an organization, because at the end of the day, while the Houston Endowment has fantastically been supportive for the last 2 years, we are at the end of our 2-year process, and we have just a little bit of monies to get us through the next several months, but we really are going to need to be thinking about a sustainability for moving forward. So with that, I know that there are some folks who may be familiar with HLM in the room, and it sounds like we have some folks who are not familiar with HLM. So I'm going to cue up a video that we're going to show, because remember, a picture's worth 1,000 words, but videos, especially nowadays on YouTube, and well, okay, didn't want to do the whole social media thing, but they're worth 1 billion words, right? I said 1 million at one time, but it's 1 billion words that when we show this video. And then I'm going to actually have our department's director of the Office of Policy and Planning for our health department, Ms. Raquel Roberts, who also is the project manager for Healthy Living Matters, to come up right after the video, and she's going to really discuss further about HLM, and then we're going to sort of roll and rock, not rock and roll, but roll and rock through the rest of the morning.